Up guys, I hope you're good. It's been a long time. This is a short video, and today I want us to talk about Magumba official music video. So this song, it's big. It's currently big in South Africa, in Africa, actually around the world. It's big. So the thing is, as I've directed this video, it wasn't easy for me to direct this video because I had to get a vision from the artist perspective on how he sees this video before it comes out. So now also the other thing, it was to include the person who made the song famous on TikTok, which was he is Pemelo. He made the song famous on TikTok, by dancing that song. So now I want us to talk through on the planning process of shooting this music video. So the thing is, it wasn't easy. So what happened actually, I had to find location, I had to find the right team, I had to find the concept to make sure this video, it becomes a success, and which it did become a success. So a few months back in July, we shot a visualizer. So the reason for us to shoot that visualizer and not include people, it was for people to know who sings on this song. So that's what we did, man, and we did find the person who sings on this song. And then the other thing is, we did drop it, and before we shot the official music video, we thought of how people are gonna think that was actually a music video, only to find out this one that we were shooting now, it's an actual music video. But we did it anyway, and also it has numbers on YouTube. The last time I checked, it was on 26 million views. That was a visualizer alone. So now we've just dropped an official music video. So without talking about everything, those things, I want us to talk about the planning process of shooting Magumba official music video. So what came in my mind was, okay, we had a concept, me and Kade, we had different concepts, but they were almost similar. So we came up with, with a plan of merging both ideas, Kare's idea and my idea, and putting it into one concept. And yes, that's how it was. And we finalized it until we went to this gig in Free State, if I'm not mistaken. The day before we were in Botswana, and then the following day we went to Free State. And then Kare was performing this song, man. It was so emotional for me. I had goosebumps, the time I was shooting him while he was performing. So I had to change the whole concept, changing the whole concept of Magumba, and thinking, no, you know what? This song is people's song. People love this song. Everybody, they are involved in this song, making sure that this song is out there, especially on TikTok. That's when I did my research and went through TikTok, checking all the videos. It was so crazy. And I did so, and then I was like, you know what? This is a people's song. So I need to make sure that I change the whole concept and include people. And that's what I did. We didn't have a specific date on when we want to shoot this thing, but the idea was in my mind that, you know what, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this thing, and I did so. So there was this time when I went to barber shop. So my barber is in this hood called Sibuke. It's an area called Sibuke. It's in Gauteng, south of Joburg. And the time I went to my barber, I saw the vision already. Before, I got it. I saw the place, the street. I was like, you know what? Magumba, like it has to be short in this area. And that's what happened. And then I took pictures with my phone and sent it like to Kader, and I told him, you know what, like we need to use this place to shoot the actual video. And he was like, okay, you are the director, do your thing. And that's what I did. I had to write the new concept of Magumba, and that's what I did. I wrote the new concept of Magumba, and yeah, I guess that's how it was. And then after having my cut, after feeling fresh, and then I drove back home, and driving back home, that's when I saw the second location, and I said, you know what, this is my second location. It wasn't far, it's a walking distance from where I wanted to shoot and to that place. It's actually a car wash where we shot the night scenes at. So this whole concept that I had of Magumba, it was more like having to know what Kader's like early life was, like how it was, and I had to like bring that to people's minds, like to show them like this is how Kader's life was back then. And I did a research asking him like, how was your life in the days like before you came up with this song Magumba? And he told me like, no, my parents were telling me to focus like and trying to find a job. Like it happens, it actually happens, because I think most of the parents like they see like kids like they are more into entertainment more than like an actual job and other things. So that's what he was telling me. I was like, okay, it's fine. That's what we'll do. That's what we will shoot for a first scene, our opening scene, and we did so. And we shot it in on the day. It's booking. Yeah, it was a great first scene though. As I can remember, it was raining and it wasn't easy because the days before we planned to shoot, I had to know which kind of equipment I need to use for this shoot, and I went to Glow Rental, it's in Johannesburg, and I went there to hire a screen and also 24mm lens. Like it was just few things because like we have a lot of equipment in-house at Top Level Films. So I inquired about those, and like Scream, especially like Scream, we use it like outdoor when it's sunny some of the time like we use it like to bounce off the light. So we just put the Scream like this, bounce off the light, or put the light at the back like we did at night scenes. So the thing is, it was raining and we rented out. We did rent the Scream. So it was crazy, man. Like, okay, like it's so sad like to rent out something only not to use it, like. But then yeah, after a while we did shoot our first scene and the rain stopped and I just saw a little bit of a sunlight. I was so happy. Okay, and after that we had to go to not a second location, but it's more like 100-meter walking distance. That's where we shot the scenes where there's a house, and we had to call out some of the dancers to go on top of the house to dance on that house. So it's crazy how it was risky. It wasn't easy. It was risky situation, but we wanted the shot. Because also one thing that's crazy is because like we didn't have like a medical staff in case of anything happens. So that's something that as a shooter you shouldn't do. You must always have someone like who's well trained when it comes to like medical and everything, in case something bad happens. So yeah, So that's how it is. We did shoot a few scenes there, and then the rain poured so hard. Like it was so hard. Like the time I was checking out, like it was like it was so dark, man. It was, I think it was around 12 o'clock during the day, and it was so dark. It was raining. So, but yeah, we waited for an hour and a half, and then after that, it was sunny, and that's when we shot other scenes. We shot drone scenes and other scenes as well. So, okay, let me just pause this for a second. I want us to talk about the camera that we used. We used the same camera that I'm shooting on right now, which is Sony FX3, and we used Sony A7 Mark III for BTS, which is great as well. And we used 35mm on BTS, and for the main camera we used Sony FX3, and then we paired it with 50mm f1.2, the best lens that I love. So, and also I had 24mm, and then this same lens that I'm shooting on now, which is 35mm Sigma Art. So those are the three lenses that we used for the whole video of Magumba. So yeah, it turned out to be a success. Like the way I wanted the shots to be, like they came out the same way, because I knew which lenses to go for. Like I don't shoot with zoom lenses, I shoot only with prime lenses. So I don't know why, but I just love prime lenses. Also, one thing about prime lenses, they have like open stops of aperture, and that's what I love, prime lenses. And then also the depth of field on prime lenses are best, man. Best. So, okay, that's the gear that I used. And for stabilization, I used DJI RS3 Pro. Yeah, RS3 Pro. And I used Shimbal M5 monitor for just to see on a wider screen. And yeah, that was the equipment that we used. For drone shots, we used DJI Mavic Air 2, Mavic Air 2S. Yeah, we actually had a great equipment shooting Magumba music video. The other thing is, when I wanted like people that I'm gonna work with when it comes to this, like finding a right team, like to achieve the vision that you want, like it's not easy. But there's a guy that I'm always with, like most of the time nowadays, Katz. Katz is a photographer, and he did help me out on some of the things when it comes to direction. Also a wardrobe as well. Like that was an important part of wardrobe, knowing what's gonna be the main theme of the video. So like he thought of it, and he was like, you know what, we'll go with Pantsola. So Pantsola, it's something that's like it's been in South Africa blood for so long. Like South Africans have loved Pantsola for a longer time. So yeah, I thought of the clothing as well, and yeah, it turned out great, man, because I think we bought the clothes a day before the shoot. So that's how crazy it was to buy clothes the day before. It looked like we were not prepared, but we were prepared for that. So we knew where to go to get those clothes. So the other thing is, as I was talking about, like finding people to work with, I have MJ. MJ was the one helping me out with the grip, like setting up the stands and everything. And then when it comes to lighting, I had to do it on my own, because I knew how I want the light, like to appear, like how to reflect the light on the scenes. So that's what happened. I had to control the lighting myself, and then having MJ to help me out, like carrying the light stands and everything, the reflectors. So Also, I had Lucky Visuals. He's been on the game for some time, and he worked on a few music videos out there. I think a lot of artists have worked with Lucky Visuals. He helped me out there and then when it comes to like direction, and also he helped me out with like mobile device BTS, which is something that's important for our social media platforms. So yeah, I think that's the other side of like having a team. It wasn't a big team, but we did it. So big shout out to the Giants for helping me out, like to achieve this idea, like, and bringing it to life. So the other thing that was actually not easy for us, it was like to make sure like all the artists that were included in the song to come to the site where we shot the video, because the artists that came from Bloemfontein, the other one from Johannesburg, so like it was a distance for them like to drive to the music video. So the other one made it to the second scene, and then the other one couldn't make it at all, and I had to put him on the first part of music video. I put his face, it was a picture, but yeah, we did it anyway. So yeah, the other thing that we had comments about was the guy who made the song famous, Pimelo, the dancer. So for us to find him, it wasn't hard, but we had to make sure that he's there when we shot the video. Anyway, that's the main thing that we did. I had to make sure that like he was collected from his place and come to shoot so that he can appear, because that was gonna be something crazy, man, like especially when it comes to comments, because what we saw on the first visualizer comments, like people are complaining, asking us about where's Pimelo, where's that guy who made the song famous, so that's why we had to make sure like he's there on the video. And we also invited some of the influencers who were dancing to the song online, and we also had Dondara helping us, and we also had Costa Kufet, and I just forgot this guy's name, the guy who made that song, John Fulligate. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I think it's that song, I'm not sure. So yeah, we had those kind of people who are well known. We did invite them to the shoot as well, to be part of Magumba music video. So moving on to locations as well. So we headed to the second location, probably it was around 4:30 later, and we didn't shoot by that time because everything was so slow, and trying to waste time on this other hand, like it was so crazy, man. But we did it. After all, I think we shot around 6:30 later when it was dark, and that's when we shot our second scenes. And yeah, we did shoot our second scenes, and it turned out nice, like very nice. But as much as I thought I had enough content when I got home, I just realized I didn't take cutaways. That was crazy part, man. Imagine going home and when you check your footage, you don't have cutaways. So what happened is that that rain that happened earlier is the one that disturbed me and made me forget. I usually have a diary where I write, okay, I need to shoot this and this and this. But that day I couldn't even hold my diary because everything was in rush and we had a limited time to shoot everything at once. But yeah, we did it, and on our plan we had this thing of, okay, knowing that we have a second day because we rented equipment for 2 days. So on Sunday when we were supposed to shoot another scenes, man, we were so tired. Hell yeah. Like everyone was tired, Kyle was tired, He didn't want to do anything. He was like, no, man, I'm tired. Like, when you ask this person, no, guy, I'm tired. Like, so I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just see what I can do, like, to finish up this music video by adding more colorways. So what I did, I sat down alone and thought well about, okay, since I said I need to change this concept to be a purpose thing, like video, actually. So I had to remember that, okay, I need to include community as well. So that's when I went to some construction sites, so they were still training. So I had to include them in the video. And I also went to my high school where I attended, and I had to shoot the learners there, because the time we went to shoot those kids, it was probably around 3 o'clock. So it was gonna be about like a school out thing. So we had to rush up to that school and shoot. So we had kids, and we also had Mbata. He's a TikToker. He's a famous TikToker. So we asked him like to be a teacher on that video, like to make as if like he's teaching while he dancing, like all the learners are dancing the song Magumba dance. So yeah, that's what happened, and we did it. So also at the construction site, it wasn't easy like to direct, all people who are waking, like, so some of them, they don't know the song, but we had to make sure that like we direct them and show them how the dance is done. So we did it, and they were doing the dance. It was so guys, man. Like, I loved it. And yeah, I think that was it. And then it was all up to me afterwards, because I'm an editor. I shot Magumba, I edited Magumba, like all of it alone. So when it comes to editing, well, I feel like, okay, I had an idea of what to do, but also like there's one thing that I was missing. It was like combining like the storyline, because going back to my book, like there was something that I missed. So that made me like realize that I forgot these parts, like a lot of them. So it wasn't easy, like to create a nice timeline. So what I thought of, I remembered that Kade went to an interview some other time. It was a morning live. So he went to that interview. So I had to go and find that video. So I got it from YouTube, and then I used it, and then I did some mesh cuts about Magumba song thing. And then that's how I created the intro part. And that's why I had some mesh cuts of Magumba, kare, like, and also trying to make sure like the story makes sense to people, and it did make sense, like from when it starts, because when it starts, it's when Kare, it's kind of a bit younger, but he was producing, and his mom told him to focus on finding a job and stop this music thing, and that's what happened. Right? So yeah, that's how our opening shot starts. And then also there's one thing that I actually wanted to add on the timeline, which is videos of people who were dancing to the song from TikTok. And you know what I did? I took my phone. I was holding my phone like this the entire time, like going through the videos, saving them one by one. And then I combined them, all the videos, and then I made a collage, kind of moving collage, and it turned out great. I used After Effects. It took time for me to actually create that part where like it shows like a lot of videos dancing. It wasn't easy part because everything that we do, we don't use AI. We started from scratch, so that's what happened. Yeah, I did that first part, and then that's when the video started. So I want us to go through the timeline of Magumba, and I want us to talk about everything that happened on the editing process. Damn. And also the color, man. I love the color, man. So besides all, let's just go to the timeline now. And yes, here is our video. Let me just do this. Here's our video, and there's how it starts. It starts with career. So this part actually, we are just portraying when he was growing up. So it's him. Okay, this is my name, and that's why we say this is the year it happened. So this is when he received a call from his mother. That he has applied for a job.
Just trust me.
So actually this part, it wasn't on the plan from the first plan of the music video, the one that I spoke about. So it just came at the time we were about to shoot the music video. So yeah, and also moving on after this, remember I spoke about how I took the videos from YouTube of, just mute this video of a presenter.
And
we are hanging out with a superstar. I am talking about a man that created a song that actually went and has now.
So it's presenter and also the mesh cards of Magumba. That's what I did. And this is the part that I was talking about. The videos of people who were doing the dance challenge on TikTok. So that's what I included as well. And this is our opening scene. This is the venue I was talking about at the corner. It's the same street as where I do my hair at, where my barber is. So yeah, this is how it is. These are the dancers I spoke about. It was very risky, like to put people up here. And yeah, that's it, my man. And also, this is our shot as well. This is what shows everyone in the video. And it shows the person who made the song famous. So this is him. It's Pemelo. And after his scene, because it was shot, if you can see here, it was short, so we had to prolong it a little bit. So this is where we included the community. It's kids at school and also the influence I was talking about. This guy, so yeah. And yeah, this is some of the parts that we included as well, just to make cutaways on that day. And then this is where we shot our nice night scenes. Oh, these are nice, man, because we had a key light, which was 2 key lights, and then a screen in front, and then at the back there, I don't know if you can see, we had an ambient light, which was a warm light to give it a street type of look. I don't know if you can understand, but yeah, like it made a difference. So yeah. And then here are the construction workers that I was talking about. So I directed them like to do the dance challenge with their heads while they're still working. And yeah, I mean, this is beautiful, and this is our first drone shot that appears on the video. Besides this one is actually a drone shot as well, but this one also, it's a drone shot that we have. And yeah, we also gave dancers a time to practice on the steps, so that they can do a nice routine at the same time. So yeah, this was when before we had an actual action like in the video. This was just a straight opening type of performance. And yeah, community as well, include the community as well, and having Bata, our influencer, writing Magumba on the board. So yeah, that's how it is, my man. And also I just added this effect over here. So this is something that's simple actually, because we nested it. If you can see, let me just show you. This is a nesting of 3 clips. So it's like this, like it's just short. So if you can have that and then include the transformation layer, and then also add shutter speed to 180, it's gonna give you a nice look. So let me show you. You see, like, it's so nice when it builds up. So yeah, this is our video, and this is our whole timeline. And let me see if we don't have anything that was special. It was also this cameo of having Costa Kufet here with the Giants Pimelo and a dancer from Val, like to make as if like they're buying vegetables, but they're doing Magumba dance. So yeah, that's how it is. And our our performance starts from here actually. So like this. So this is PKMZ. He's also part of Magumba song. He's in production side as well. So yeah, this was nice, man. Like a nice video. And this is the routine I was telling you about. And having Kade to do something different from them so that he pops out. And yeah, that's it, man. And then we also needed some side shots of school children doing Magumba dance while they're in class. So we wanted like to give an idea that like Magumba is a lifestyle. That's what people live. So yeah, that's how it is. And then going forward, here's the guy I was telling you about, Johnny Volgate, dude. This one. So we also told him to do the dance thing. So, and yeah, man. And then we also had these girls. They were dancing sort of like a ballet. My assistant, like, is the one who told me like there will be girls that are coming through. So I don't have much of them because of of the way they were dancing. They were not as fast as I expected. They were kind of a bit slow, and they were not dancing up to the beat. The time I was editing, like, I found it so hard, like, to fit it in. But yeah, this is the only part where they appeared. And moving on, there was a break part. Where it's a break? Yeah, going to the break on the song. So we wanted to include a tone shot. And this tone shots, like, they came out nice, like, very nice. So yeah, that's actually it. We don't have much of cutaways from the day of the shoot, and this is Gento Barreto. Probably some of you know him, like, he's a dancer, he's a well-known dancer as well. As much as I told you guys that we did invite some of the people who are well-known to come to the video. So this is Daz. He's still coming, like, he's upcoming dancer, upcoming host. He's well known as well, and yeah, I believe this is it, man. Like, this is what made the video, and here are the guys who were assisting me to shoot. That's why I said I was talking about, like, having a team. So big shout out to everyone. I almost forgot. Mpomdisa is from Bloemfontein as well. He assisted us with some of the gear that was used to make sure that everything is well. And then yeah. So big shout out to We Inside. It's a record level where career comes from. So I don't wanna go deep into details when it comes to, like, the color wise, but we did a correction here. We don't use lots, and then also made few changes here and there. There's nothing much actually, but we do a lot when it comes to curves. So yeah, because of the camera that we're using, the log profiles and everything, and then also come to color wheels as well, and HSL, and also a vignette, just to give it a little bit of a contrast. So let me just show you a vignette. Let me just switch this thing off. I just want to show you how it affects the color actually. So you see around here, like, the focus becomes here with a vignette. Without vignette, like, it just bringing the highlights on the sides. So that's how we're using vignette. So this is our actual color that we use for the whole song. So this is how it looks with Rec 709, and this is base color. This is straight out of camera, and then this is Rec 709 color, and then we used basic corrections to correct the white balance and everything, and then we used creative. It's not much that you can see, but it's there. It's a little bit of vibrancy and saturation, and curves to control the lighting, and then also use color wheels to color grade, and then HSL to separate the colors, and then vignette to get rid of the highlights that coming from the sides. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and yeah, that's how it is, straight out of camera and with our top level color grading. So this is Rec 709 straight out of camera, Rec 709, and our color grading. So yeah, big shout out to everyone who made this possible. That's it. So that's how we shot Magumba official music video, and I hope you guys learned on how we shoot this type of music videos. And on the next video, I'm just gonna talk about how we submit this type of videos to TV. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.